Right-wing Representative Laurent Boebert went on NewsMax to discuss the recent Colorado shooting at a supermarket. And as you very well know, 10 people were viciously gunned down at a King Soopers market in Boulder, Colorado. And of course, every time there's a massive shooting in America, the right goes through their standard talking points. You're about to hear a clunky effort at regurgitating a standard talking point by Boebert in this clip. Let's take a look.
Colorado does have some of the most strictest gun laws. We have just about everything that Democrats are wanting to push nationally. And unfortunately, our state is showing that these do not work. Chicago is showing that gun laws do not work. And every time something like this happens, there's more knee-jerk reactions to legislate law-abiding citizens and restrict them from being able to defend themselves. In America, we see more deaths by hands, fists, feet, even hammers. And, are we going to start legislating that away? Are we going to be like these other countries who even ban knives? I mean, if hammers are the cause of more deaths than firearms, then maybe we need to start having background checks on hammers. I mean, look out, Black & Decker. We're already coming after manufacturers for firearms. Maybe you're next.
Well, let's answer some of the questions that Boebert had there, starting with the assertion that Colorado has extremely strict gun laws. The truth is, when Boulder wanted to pass an assault weapons ban, they were unable to do so because the gun laws in the state of Colorado supersede any type of gun law that Boulder might want to pass. So since the state of Colorado does not agree with an assault weapons ban, Boulder was unable to ban that weapon in their city. Also, the statement that she made about hammers was idiotic, to say the least. And what she's referring to is some of the statistics that were put out by Statista, and we want to share that with you right now. So let's take a look at the actual numbers. Here's the graph. According to Statista, in their most recent 2019 study, the most common murder weapon in the United States was not a hammer. It was actually a handgun, which accounts for 6,368 deaths. This is then followed by firearms of an unspecified type, accounting for 2,963 deaths. Combined with deaths from rifles and shotguns, guns make up 73.6% of all homicides, according to the data that was collected by the FBI and reported by Statista. So she's just flat out lying there. It's important to note that hands, feet, etc., made up only 600 deaths, while all blunt objects combined, including hammers, only caused 397 deaths. So now we don't have to ban hammers. Hammers are not a problem.
Okay, so a couple of things here. If you take all of the hammers and feet, et cetera, and by the way, I have to confess, I did not know death by feet was an epidemic in America.
Some people are kind of into that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was inappropriate. I apologize.
I hear you on that. Anyways, okay, so but look at the numbers. I mean, there they are. There's no question about it, right? When you combine all the hands, the feet, the things, the hammers, the sticks, right? It's about 1,000. And when you combine the firearms, it's past 10,000, near 11,000. But what Boebert knows, I think, but she might just actually be one of the gullible people. But she got the number from somewhere, but then they never check. I keep projecting intelligence onto them that they don't possess. So she probably just heard a talking point. She's like, oh, hammers kill more people than guns do. Everybody knows that. Yeah, let's go say. I mean, if you're talking about a bag of hammers, as in Republicans, maybe, right? But if you're talking actual hammers, of course that's not true. Of course it's not true. I mean, but I guarantee you right now, all over social media, there are thousands of idiotic right-wingers going, did you know that hammers kill more people than guns? Hammers kill more people than guns. 100%. And their uncles are quoting them at Thanksgiving because they can't even understand that something so obviously untrue is that they should look it up at a bare minimum. They don't care about facts.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.